There was once a king, not remembered by name, but by legend. A figure cloaked not in gold, but in silence. A man who ruled not with iron, but with vision, and whose throne stood not on marble, but deep within the psyche of every man who dared to know himself. In ancient lands where empires rose and fell with the tide of ambition, it was not the sword that decided destiny, it was thought. The king understood what others could not. The battlefield was the mind, the kingdom was the soul. And in this tale you are not merely an observer, you are the heir. But beware, for this story is not comfort. This is a path littered with thorns, haunted by shadows, and lit only by the fire of your own will. It is the story of how the mind of a king is forged. And if you seek ease, leave now. But if you seek power, real power, the kind that shapes destiny and bends chaos into order, then listen well, for Carl Jung once said, your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. If those words awaken something buried in you, then now is the time to rise. Before we walk further into this tale, remember to strike that flame of support. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what power means to you. The throne awaits only those who claim it. There were 3 thrones in the beginning. One was given to the tyrant. He ruled through fear. One was given to the fool. He ruled through ignorance. The last was given to the seeker, a man not yet a king, but a mind in transformation. This seeker wandered through the deserts of doubt, climbed the mountains of meaning, and crossed the rivers of suffering. For Jung believed the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But to become, one must break. The seeker broke 1,000 times. He was betrayed, not by enemies, but by his own illusions. He battled not monsters outside, but the beasts within. And each time he was torn down, something ancient whispered from the ruins, rule yourself or be ruled. In one village he encountered a blind elder who spoke of a mirror, an ancient glass that showed not your face, but your true nature. The seeker stared into it and saw neither glory nor greatness. He saw fear. He saw a boy hiding behind pride, a man pretending to be whole. The elder whispered, that which you most need will be found where you least wish to look. And so the seeker ventured into the cave, the symbolic death before the rise. And it was in that dark that he learned the mind of the king is not born in light, it is born in fire. In the sacred texts of forgotten empires, there are symbols of the king archetype, the divine authority, the protector of order, the bearer of vision. Carl Jung wrote, the king is the one who reconciles opposites. He unites the chaos of the unconscious with the structure of the conscious mind. He is not the loudest voice, but the calmest mind. Not the richest man, but the most self-possessed. The king does not command armies before commanding his own impulses. He does not shape others before shaping his inner world. The true king does not seek power to control others, he seeks power to serve. And herein lies the truth you were never taught. Power is not domination, power is responsibility. The crown is not a reward, it is a burden. The seeker came upon a city where the people worshipped idols made of gold and praised rulers drunk on attention. He stood silent in their courts, watching how noise replaced wisdom and influence replaced integrity. A whisper echoed in his soul. Modern kings wear no crowns. They wear masks. He wandered away from the city and into solitude, not to escape, but to understand. For Jung said, solitude is for me a fount of healing which makes my life worth living. It was there, away from the voices, that the seeker discovered a truth long buried, that every man is born with a kingdom inside, and every thought he thinks, every word he speaks builds or burns that kingdom. To think with power is not to speak louder, but to think deeper. The mind of the king is not frantic, it is forged through silence. It listens to intuition before opinion and to wisdom before impulse. And here, ancient lessons converge with Jung's revelations. He wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." The seeker realized fate is not fixed. It is built, thought by thought, belief by belief. For the king does not react, he responds. He does not follow emotion blindly, he channels it. He turns pain into insight, rage into resolve, and fear into fire. He creates reality not through desire, but through disciplined vision. The seeker returned to his homeland, not to conquer others, but to reign within. He did not speak of what he learned, he lived it. His posture changed, his gaze steadied. He no longer sought approval, he no longer feared silence. When people asked him where he had been, he simply said, "I have been remembering who I am." And in that remembrance, he did not become something new, he became something ancient. For every true king is not a man above others. He is a man beneath purpose. In the final temple, carved into the stone of forgotten cliffs, the seeker found the final truth, etched in runes older than language. The crown is not worn, it is earned. And when he stood at the edge of the cliff, gazing not outward but inward, he knew the kingdom was never a place, it was a state of mind. And the throne, it was within reach of anyone who dared to think with power and live with purpose. This is your invitation, not to rule others, but to rule yourself, not to escape the world, but to shape it from the inside out. You are the seeker. The mirror awaits, the crown waits not for your lineage, but your awakening. Let Jung's words linger in your blood. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Rise now, not as a dreamer, but as a sovereign mind. If this spoke to something buried in your soul, then honor that spark. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what kingdom you will build with your mind. The king is not gone, he was simply waiting for you to remember.